Hi guys, welcome to the Internet Diary. Not so secret. My name is Valerie and I would like to welcome you to our episode 2 where we are going to be reading some of your real life stories and also some jaw-dropping confessions. So the moment I saw this topic, I was like, I am running with this story. I'm running with this confession because it's going to be a juicy one. I think there are some people who are actually in this situation, so let me not waste any opportunity. So before I even get into it, I just want to say that if you are new to this channel, please do the right thing and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And remember to be nice in the comment section. We play nice here. We play nice. We don't want negative vibes, okay? So there's the so the topic goes like this. Am I the A in the hole for slapping my sister-in-law in front of the whole family? One thing I can say about this, you've got guts, ne? You have guts because I would, I would never. I would never. Dear Diary, my name is Melissa and I've been with my husband for over 10 years. My husband has a fairly large, close-knit family and they have get-togethers pretty often. This includes aunts, cousins, uncles, brothers, sisters, grandparents, and the works. He has 3 younger sisters. The one this story is about is the middle of the 3, and she's 4 years younger than us. We will call her Mary. All right. So today the story is about Melissa and Mary, the 2 M's. On the other hand, have a smaller family including 2 sisters, and we really did not get along well growing up. I won't go into it, but in short, my mom was crazy manipulative and we were all pitted against each other, which resulted in us constantly being at each other's throats. So on to Mary. Mary is generally a nice girl, but at times she can be too much. She has a tendency of taking things that do not belong to her without asking. That's my nice way of saying she's a thief. She's a straight up thief. Sweetie, just call a spade a spade. Mary is a thief. Simple. Or Mary doesn't know her boundaries. Simple. All right. And then she also goes on to say she will eat every piece of cookie dough out of the ice cream and lie about it in your face. Anyways, I'm sorry for the too much information, but she will literally leave her menstrual blood on the toilet floor and on the toilet seat and deny that it was her. I once saw her take out 7 pieces of garlic bread before anyone else could have any and without leaving enough for everyone. Again, she can be very nice at times, but she is also very selfish and very dramatic. This means that we're dealing with a drama queen, okay? So here's what happened. My husband's aunt was hosting the get together. Everybody was there. Everything was going very well. There was a big group of us hanging in the living room chatting. This included my grandmother, who took her matriarch role quite seriously. Mary approached me and my husband and his mom while we were talking to his mom. She suddenly decided that she was going to pretend to punch me in the face over and over and over again. I kept talking, but I gave her a look and also told her that she should stop. She did not stop. After another minute of letting her act out whatever impulse she was having, I tell her clearly to knock it off. That's a warning number 2. Again, she doesn't because she doesn't respect boundaries. Instead, she gets closer, grazes my nose with a fist on pure instinct. Literally, before I could even register what I was doing, I full on bitch slapped her. Ooh. Hoo, 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 hoo. The room collectively gasped, and then everyone was completely silent and just stared at me. Mary just held her face and looked so surprised, and then I blurted, "Well, I told you to stop." Now everyone is stunned. Some people think I was wrong to slap her, and some think I warned her and she deserved it. I'm starting to feel bad because truly I did not mean to do it. I think I flashed back to all the fights I had with my sisters growing up, and my hand literally just flew up and hit her. Also, I broke my nose when I was a kid, and even the slightest hit on my nose can cause the bump on my bridge to tear open and bleed. Just to say that I am instinctively very protective of my nose. So, am I the A in the hole for slapping my sister in law? So she went on to say, I think some people were asking, why didn't your husband say anything? Why didn't your husband get into this? Why didn't your husband rescue you? So she said, I'm seeing some comments asking why my husband didn't step in. When I said his family is close knit, that really doesn't include him. So this means that the husband is also the outsider, in the family, because maybe he married the girl that the family didn't like. So she said that when I said his family is close knit, that really doesn't include him. I meant the whole rest of his family. We go to family functions mostly to eat and watch the drama unfold, and also hanging with a couple of cousins that we get along with. But he is not close with his sisters as he was the only boy and the oldest of the bunch. He is really wonderful. He is fully supporting of what I did and correcting anyone who is talking about it. But he didn't step in the moment because I wouldn't have wanted him to. I do have some boundary issues as a result of issues within my own family. But it's something that I've been working on, and although this situation sucks and was unexpected, I do feel proud of handling it myself. I didn't want him to be the knight in shining armor. I didn't want him to be the prince who rescues the princess. Though his mom or another family member 1,000% should have stepped in, I shouldn't have had to say or do anything. My husband shouldn't have had to say anything. Literally, her mom was standing right there, 2 feet from me, and she didn't even do or say anything. Whoa! What? What in the damn it? What in the damn it? I mean, like, let me let me just get really comfortable. So let me just say this. Partly you are wrong and partly you're not wrong. Yes, I feel like the fact that you are even feeling remorseful about the situation, it means that you didn't intend to. But one thing I've learned, people like playing the victim. That's number one. Number two, people don't like taking accountability. And for her to do something and you told her you didn't like it, you told her that she should stop. If she respected you enough, she could have just stopped and said, okay, joke is on me, you're not even enjoying the whole play. Because there's a difference. Like, we have triggers as people. Sometimes you're living with your trigger in your own home, but the thing is, your reaction is what's more important. And one thing people will do is they will poke you, and then when you react, you are made to be the bad person. That's family for you. And it's actually a pity that she did all of this in front of the whole family. And one thing about these incidents is that most of the times the husband's family will never have your back because they will always back their own. They always say blood is thicker than water. But I feel like they should have said something, because boundaries were crossed, certain boundaries were crossed, and it's not nice. This is not a nice situation, and I feel so sorry for you and your husband, because at least he's supporting you. Because some people would have husband that would be like, you started it, or you went too far, whereas he's actually supporting you. Because truly speaking, the sister was wrong. You warned her, you told her to stop, but she didn't, meaning that she didn't really care about you, your past traumas, or your triggers. One thing about when people cross boundaries, I always see that people will poke at you and poke and poke and poke and poke and poke. The moment you know, sometimes you're like, please, I don't like it, don't do this. Okay, I don't like it, don't do this. And then they keep on doing it. The moment you react, because being nice is not working, the moment you react, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she did that. Oh my god. Now you are the victim, but you are actually the one who was poking. Sometimes learn to deal with the consequences of your actions. You need to know that if a person tells you that I don't like this, this is a trigger, please stop it. Learn to not overstep people's boundaries. I think for her, she felt like since the whole family is there, they're gonna beg her. You never know. But one thing, she deserved it, even though you are saying that you didn't expect it or you didn't want it to happen. She deserved it, because one thing about people, the moment you tell them that you don't like this and they keep on doing it, it means that being nice or the way of communication is broken somewhere. Somewhere is not connecting. The only thing they understand is slapping the bitch, and she wakes up and says, no, you are not playing. You are actually saying it like it is. You mean when you say stop, it means stop. When you say stop, it means stop. So maybe right now she's gonna start actually respecting you and your boundaries, because sometimes being nice doesn't work. I don't urge violence, especially when you are family members. You know, your in-laws. You try to be the good person. You're trying to be like. Let me be honest. I've never seen. Maybe I haven't spoken to a lot of people, but I've never seen people like my in-laws. Oh, they love me so much. They worship. I'm their only child. I've never. Most of the time, it's always traumas from in-laws. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's always traumas from in-laws. So I mean, yes, it's something that we as women, we have actually said, you know what, this is what it is. You come in as a human being, you come in as umakoti, you are respectful, you are all this, and then people still think it's okay to poke at you. People still think it's okay to say bad things about you without even knowing you. People think it's okay to say things, whereas, when you don't give them the reaction that they expect, now you become an angel, because now you are doing something good for them. You're no longer reacting. You're not even reacting the way they want, because sometimes when you react, they're like, you see, we told you, your wife is not good, we told you. So I mean, you are torn in. Like, this situation is very complicated. Both of you were wrong. Like, you are responsible for your reaction, but also she is also responsible for triggering you, for pushing you to the corner, for crossing your boundaries and not respecting you as a sister-in-law. So those are the lines. Like, there are fine lines between playing and triggering a person. Like, let us be honest. We are all living with our own traumas. Growing up, life experiences, relationships, we all have traumas. And sad thing is, those traumas, they leave a stain on our souls, or on our hearts, or our minds, our feelings. So if I see, or if you do something, already it's triggering me and taking me back. I am responsible of the way I react. But if you keep on poking, and I'm telling you to stop, and I'm telling you, no, this is not okay, I don't like it, and you keep on poking, sometimes I'm just a ticking bomb. It's actually a pity that the bomb went off at your sister-in-law. But I think if she had stopped the moment you told her that you didn't like it, and all of this could have been avoided. So she's responsible for her behavior, and you are responsible for your reaction. Did she really deserve it? I think she did. And also, the family was supposed to be like, "I when I sit down, can't you see now it's becoming awkward? Like, you're making things very awkward. Stop it." But the fact that the family also kept quiet, I wouldn't want my husband to be involved in this. I will handle the shit myself, and let me be the devil that they want me to be. Because one thing about this is that it's always gonna be, yeah, your wife, we told you she's like this. Now you're proving them right, because some people want to trigger you, so that you give them a reaction that they can run with and say, you see, I told you, this is the type of person that she is, or this is who she is. On your side, yes, you are also wrong, because you are the one who is responsible for your reaction. You could have just stood up, left, and told your husband, I don't want to be in this shit anymore, let's go home. Or you could have just left yourself and stood up and be like, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm going home, because this is not going to end well. You could have removed yourself from the situation. Girl, you decided to move your head. You decided to move your head. No, guys, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You decided to raise your hand, which is wrong, because we don't condone violence. But between you and me, between you and me, womanhood is proud. Sometimes learn to be like, you know what, I'm putting myself first, because this is not okay. I like when it comes to the sister-in-law, I'm really sorry that it happened, and like you're saying, you're very remorseful. I was just joking, Jean, which go to a woman who is proud. But let me just say this. Yeah, we are proud, but at the end of the day, I feel like right now the tension is very high because after this whole thing, the relationship between you and the family members is not going to be the same. That's why sometimes is amakoti we humble ourselves and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna react because I can also fight. I can also exchange words, but I feel like it's not gonna be a good environment for my kids to be in. It's not going to be a good environment for even me and my husband to be in because you guys, you're always having get together. So how is the next get together going to be? It's definitely going to be awkward. It's either you are going to be excluded from the get together or they're going to exclude someone else. Now it's that thing of also they're choosing her over us, or they're choosing you over her. It becomes a tension, you know. So I think the family was wrong for not stopping or um, telling her to, you know what, you need to stop this. And also you were also wrong for that. But like you said, it was just an instant reaction because already you have your traumas. So guys, let me just say this: you can't really blame a person for reacting the way they did because sometimes our traumas are too much. The traumas are too much that you don't know how to behave, you don't know how to act. So if a person behaves a certain way, let's not just be quick to judge and say, ah ha, yo, what, no, because we don't know what a person has been going through. So I would like to say I'm very, very sorry that you experienced that. You could have just removed yourself from the situation. But one thing about these things, they happen so fast. Like you said, you were so calm when you told her to stop. She kept on going and going and going, and then until the moment she grazed your nose, that's when that feeling of defense mode kicked in and you defended yourself because you didn't know if that whole play, what was her last straw when she was playing with you, or like, but you can't say you're playing with someone. How can you play with someone pretending to punch them? Like, punching is like more like violent. A woman who is proud of you, but we're not gonna say it loud. Yeah, we're not gonna. Woman who is proud of you. Woman who is proud of you. You stood up for yourself, but we didn't like the method. But the fact that you stood up for yourself, I think from now onwards, she's gonna respect you, respect your boundaries, respect the fact that when you say no is no, she now knows the difference. If I tell you to stop, you're gonna stop. If I tell you that I don't like this, then you're not gonna do it to me. It's action. So I think from now onwards, she's gonna. And I think even in the family, they'll be like, "Oh, that one, yeah, don't even start because that one she can be violent." Like you are already. Trust me, you already have a nickname. If they're not calling you John Cena right now, they're calling you Batista or something else. You already have a nickname. You are no longer Melissa. You are the devil that they wanted to see, and trust me, they took that action that you did and they ran with it and gave you a new name. Right now, in the family group, they'll be like, so the next gathering, are we inviting Batista? And we're like, yeah, imagine what if Batista does this? What if Batista they beat someone else? Like, you now have a nickname. Trust me. You know, sometimes when they say get-togethers, you're gonna go, but you already know that when people are whispering, they're like, yeah, that's him. Nangu Batista ufikile. Yeah, kwashikiwa. Ah, Batista ashika mamona ere Batista. Ah, maona nefesi yake ukuthi nje she's ready for war. She's ready to fight people. She's ready to do the worst. So it's the relationship is not gonna be the same again. And I think the mother-in-laws in Vamwe said they are already saying, she's disrespectful. How could she do that in front of everyone? Cut them off, protect your peace, because some battles you don't really need to fight them. You already saw the kind of you already saw the kind of person that she is, and I think you reacting and fighting her will be wasting your time, your energy. Sometimes let people be. If they want to act a fool, let them act a fool. Don't involve yourself in there, because once you start arguing with a fool, you will both look like fools. Yeah, I'm really, really sorry, and I know that the situation, yes, right now as a family you can move on, but the dynamic of the relationship is not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. You are now John Cena in the group, Batista in the group, or Chuck Norris. Anyways, guys, this is it for this episode. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you've watched it to the end, send in a heart, or better yet, send in an emoji, a heart emoji, a star, a like, whatever it is, and let me know that you watched it till the end. And remember to engage. Let us know, do you think she overreacted by slapping her, or it was just, you know, reflexes of her own trauma, you know? So and also, what kind of advice are you gonna give him? Must she just move on, or what must she do? Must she go and apologize? What? A good thing is that the husband is supporting you, but sometimes it's really hard when the deed is already done. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the comment section. Let's continue, guys. I'll see you in the comment section. Let's continue with this conversation and see. Guys, Makoti 1, Auntie 0. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye. Love you.